Dexter and 6 Feet Under are two of Michael C. Hall's best shows, but one is superior. Both series aired in the 2000s, and while they have different tones, they both feature excellent performances, emotional payoffs, and memorable series finales. Although Dexter is a crime drama and 6 Feet Under is an HBO prestige drama, they each explore the difficult and terrifying subject of death, but in very different ways. That's why these series have stuck with us for so long. Hall has since starred in a handful of movies, including the 2013 beatnik drama Kill Your Darlings and the 2018 comedy Game Night. However, there's no doubt that his roles on Dexter and 6 Feet Under are his most beloved and meaningful. Dexter Morgan is Michael C. Hall's biggest TV role. Michael C. Hall has played Dexter Morgan longer than any other TV character. Dexter aired on Showtime for 8 seasons from 2006 to 2013. It led to 3 spin-offs, which is rare, even for a popular crime drama or thriller. Dexter, New Blood only got 1 season and aired from 2021 to 2022. The story starts after the controversial Dexter series finale and focuses on the character's relationship with his son Harrison, Jack Alcott. Dexter, Original Sin followed, which also only had 1 season, and is a prequel set in 1991. The most successful spin-off is definitely Dexter, Resurrection, since there's going to be a 2nd season. This one follows New Blood directly, which was smart because otherwise, the timeline of each Dexter show would be too confusing. Although there's no doubt that the original series is much more compelling than the spin-offs, we can't deny how talented Hall is. Dexter may never be a likable character whom we cheer on and root for, but we can appreciate his complexity, and that's all thanks to the actor who has portrayed him for decades. 6 Feet Under is considered Michael C. Hall's best show, according to fans. Despite how many fans love Dexter, viewers think 6 Feet Under is Michael C. Hall's greatest show. The series has a 95% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes compared to 82% for Dexter, 74% for New Blood, 78% for Original Sin, and 90% for Resurrection. There's no doubt that Hall's 6 Feet Under character, David Fisher, is easier to like and understand than Dexter Morgan. When comparing the two characters, we can confidently say that David has a more relatable and important character arc. He not only grieves the loss of his father, Nathaniel Fisher Sr., Richard Jenkins, along with his mother and siblings, but he also has a complex coming-out story. We love watching David connect with his partner, Keith Charles, Matthew St. Patrick, and they have a satisfying and beautiful romance. Some of the comments on 6 Feet Under's Rotten Tomatoes page praise Hall's performance, the show's unique premise, and its bleak sense of humor. If you've seen it, you definitely know that it's not a story you will ever forget. Why 6 Feet Under is better than Dexter? Ultimately, 6 Feet Under is a superior show to Dexter due to its emotional, compelling storytelling and raw, authentic tone. Since we're following along with the lives of the Fisher family, we get to know more than just one character, and it's a fascinating ride. The show explores the all-encompassing nature of death in a way that no other series has. You see the family mourning their own big loss while running a funeral home. The opening scenes of each episode, which feature a new character dying in a gory or graphic manner, add to the dark, surprising tone. The series also arguably has a more universal appeal than Dexter, which asks you to get on board with a serial killer. Sure, he only kills people who have harmed others, and he has his own moral code, but since 6 Feet Under is a family drama, some might prefer to spend time in that world instead. Of course, neither show is for the faint of heart, and if you're not a fan of gore, 6 Feet Under might be a little much. Still, if you can get past the horror movie-esque opening sequences, the show has plenty of other dramatic storylines you can become invested in. Most of all, though, we can't forget the incredible 6 Feet Under series finale. When we finish a beloved TV series, we of course want to see where the characters end up, but we rarely get more than a brief glimpse at a happy ending. Some shows have gone a little further. The New Girl finale features a sweet flash-forward of Jess Day, Zooey Deschanel, and her roommates playing a game with their kids, while Parenthood made us cry with a beautiful montage letting us know that the family will still be in each other's lives. However, no series finale has been as powerful and gorgeous as 6 Feet Under. We see how each Fisher family member passes away, and all our big questions about their love lives, careers, dreams, and happiness are answered. In contrast, many fans hate the Dexter series finale, especially since the spin-offs make the ending less permanent. Yes, in some cases, a good TV show can have a bad finale. Most of us would agree that was the case with the epic sci-fi story Lost. That's not ideal, though, and after watching 8 seasons of Dexter, there's no doubt that the final moments are underwhelming and disappointing. 6 Feet Under, on the other hand, is a beautifully crafted story from the first to the last episode. The characters find themselves in a terrible spot and do their best to move forward, and when we see Claire, Lauren Ambrose, driving toward her future in the finale, it's impossible to say it's not incredible.